Hello students, how are you? Hope you are fine at your home. Students, today I am going to tell you about the cube and cube roots. And students, as you know, we have discussed square and square roots in previous classes. But now we will discuss here cube and cube roots. So students, let's start here. Now, first I will tell you about the cube. What is the cube here? As we know, in the square roots, square and square roots, there is the square. I have told you that square means any number multiplied by itself 2 times and it is written as the power of that number. 2 is the power of that number. Then that power 2 is called as square. And same doing like this in cubes. In cubes, this is the power as 3 of any number. It means you are multiplying that number 3 times itself. That is, there is a number x. Here is any number, rational number, rational, irrational, any number is there. If we are multiplying this number by itself 3 times, it means it is written as x to the power 3. It means this 3, power 3 is called as the cube. Is it clear to students? Now we are seeing there that we have done in the square and square roots. There is the square root here. Now what is the power? What is square root? We have done already. The power is 1 by 2. We have known about the powers of natural numbers, and if there are integers also, we can solve easily. But if any number have power rational number form, or 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 1 by 9, nth power has any number has this power, then how can we solve this number? So there are naming as square roots and cube roots like this, and fourth root, fifth root like this. Now we are solving, we have solved here square roots, and square root is the power 1 by 2 of any number. But in cube roots, there is the power 1 upon 3. This is the cube root of any number. Now, today I will discuss here that cubes only. So, there is the definition of cube. Now, there is a point that perfect cube. Which number we will see here? The perfect cube. That number, there is a number like x, and if we multiplying, x is equals to any number we can get here, that 3 times multiplying that equals to x. It means if we have find any number x, let's there is the number n here, n is equals to m into m, then this is the perfect cube. This integer is called as perfect cube if we will find the any number m. Suppose we have the number here minus 8. Yes, this is the integer here. Is it possible to find the m here? Yes. Trying? Yes, we can find here. Minus 8 is equals to minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. It means there is the number minus 2 that can be find here. It means this number is the perfect cube here. So there is the definition here that which number is a perfect cube in an integer n, such that any integer n, we suppose here that this is a cube or not. So So it becomes equals to n m into m, and then n is a perfect cube. If there is a possible m, only if m is possible, then n is the cube here. Is perfect cube here. Is it clear to all students? Yes. Now next point. Here are the some properties of cube and cube roots. Here are the some properties of cube and cube roots. For to using the properties, we can solve easily the cube roots also. We can find which is the perfect cube, which is not perfect cube, and how can we find the perfect cube of any rational number or an even number, an odd number. So we are having here the properties of cubes here. Let's see there. First property is cube of any even number is always even, and cube of any odd number is always odd. Let's see there. There is an example. Suppose that you have the 2 here. Is it clear? Cube of any even number. This is the even number. It's cubing here 2 into 2 into 2, and that becomes equals to 8. It means this is the also even. And now we are trying here, that is the 3, and this is the odd number. And cubing of 3, that equals to 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27, and that equals to 27 there. So students, you are seeing there that cube of any odd even integer is always even, and cube of any cube of any odd integer is always odd. Is it clear, students? This is the first property here. Now property number second, cube of any multiple of 2. Cube of any multiple of 2. Multiple of 2 means table of 2. Cube of any multiple of 2 is always divisible by 8, because first two multiple of 2 is 2, and this is divisible by 8. Now if we have any another number of multiple of 2, then there must be multiple of 8 also. Let's suppose that there is the example here. This is the example of 2. Now we are taking here the example of 4. 4 cube. It is equals to 4 into 4 into 4. That equals to 4 4 ja 16. 16 4 ja 64. It is the cube of 4. That is 64. And it is also the multiple of 4. Multiple of 8. Because 8 divides it exactly. Yes. Now if you take any number of multiple of 2, that always divisible by 8. That is 6 here. 6 cube. 6 into 6 into 6, and that equals to 6 6 ja 36, and 36 6 ja 216 here. This is also divisible by 8. Is it clear to all students? You are using these properties, you can solve easily the cubes, and you can find the this number is perfect cube or not. You can find from this. Yes, and you can easily, let's suppose that there is example 217. You are easily sees that it's perfect cube, or its cube is also the odd number. This is the odd number, so this perfect cube is also the odd number, not even number. So we are seeing there. Next property is cube of any multiple of 3 is always divisible by 27. Cube of any multiple of 3. If there is any multiple of 3 number, it means table of 3, then it always divisible by cube of any multiple of 3 is always divisible by 27. Let's see there. There is the example here. That is the cube of any multiple of 3. First comes here 3. 3 cube. That equals to 3 into 3 into 3. And that becomes equals to 3 3 is 9. 9 3 is 7. Now again there is the multiple of 3, that is 9. So 6 multiple of 3, 6 cube. It is also divisible by 27. 6 into 6 into 6, and that equals to 216. That I have already done. Yes, 6 cube is equals to 216. It is also divisible by 27. Now students, you are seeing there property number 3rd. In property number 4, the cube of a negative number is always negative. The cube of a negative number is always negative because we are multiplying that number 3 times, and if we multiply 2 times, then minus and minus multiplying there then becomes equals to positive, and but there is another number negative, then plus and minus multiplying there that becomes equals to minus negative. That is, we are taken here that minus 2, cube of minus 2, and that is equals to minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, and that becomes equals to, we are multiplying minus to the power 3, minus 1 to the power 3 here. So you are seeing there that negative power of odd number, any negative number that's odd power is always negative. It means this is the negative here, and 2 into 2, that equals to minus 8. It is the negative and 8. Minus 8 is the answer here. And any other question also, we are seeing there 3 times 3 power of minus to the power 3 here. So it's multiplying always equals to minus, and same doing like this, minus and minus multiplying there, plus and minus multiplying there, minus, so it becomes equals to minus, and that is all numbers multiplying there 8. So negative cube of any negative number is always negative there, and same property number 5, cube of any positive number is always positive, because if we are taking there the positive sign, then all are in positive, 3 times multiplying positive sign. So 2 into 2 into 2, that becomes equals to 8. It doesn't there. So it is also the positive number. Is it clear, students, both properties? Now last property is property number 6, and that is the cube of any rational number. We will find here that any rational number x divided by y, and its cube we have to find there. So what will we do here? Cube of any rational number is always equals to cube of numerator and divided by cube of denominator. We are solving all the questions type of this by this property. Is it clear, students? Okay, now we will go to the worksheet first here. Yes, students, you are seeing there the question number 1 is find the cubes of the following numbers. Here are the numbers, and we have to find here the cube here. Let's see there. Question number part first. There is a part first. Find the cube of 8. It means 8 into 8 into 8, and that equals to 8 8 ja 64 and 64 8 ja. You have to learn the cube of up to 25 numbers. This is the cube. You are multiplying there, but some numbers we have to remember that cubes of up to minimum 15, up to 15, you have to learn the cubes of numbers. So we are solving here that this is 512 there. Now we have to find here the cube of 13, and same doing like this, 13 into 13 into 13. You are multiplying there and get the answer there. And same doing like this, 17 into 17 into 17. And same doing like this and multiplying here. Now we will do here that 1.3, cube of 1.3. You are seeing there 113 divided by 10. After replace the decimal, after erasing the decimal here. Now it's multiplying 3 times. 13 divided by 10, 13 divided by 10, and we are getting here the answer. Let's suppose that 13 into 13 into 13. Here is 13 into 13, 169, and into 13. We are multiplying this and we will get here the answer. Yes students, we are seeing there after multiplying this we will get here 219697. 2197 divided by 1000 here. Is it clear students? This is 1000. Multiplying 13 into 13 into 13 and it will get here. We are doing here like this. 13 into 13 into 13 divided by 10 into 10 into 10. Any rational number, if we have to find the cube of any rational number, then we will use this property. So now it becomes equals to 2197 divided by 1000. And now we are placing the decimal in this numerator. There are the 3 zeros, so put the decimal before 3 digits from the right side, 1, 2, 3. It means its answer is 2.197. It's the answer here. Is it clear students? You will find these questions like this. Now we will do the next question by same process we are doing here. There is 6 divided by 100 and we have to find the cube of this number. Same process, we are using this property 6 into 6 into 6. Product of rational number, cube of any rational number is cube of the numerator divided by cube of the denominator. And that is 100 into 100 into 100. And that becomes equals to, this is the 216 and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will put here the decimal after deleting this. Now it becomes equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 digits we are placing here the decimal. 1, 2, 3 and 3 more digits are putting there. 6, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0 and then decimal and again 0. This is the answer here. Is it clear students? Now we will go to the next question. You are doing same process. This is 4 by 10 and finding its cube here. Same process, 4 into 4 into 4 and that divided by 10 into 10 into 10 and it becomes equals to 64 divided by 1000 and that equals to, after 3 digits, before 3 digits we are putting here the decimal sign. There is 0.064. It's the answer there. Is it clear students? Now we will go to the next question, that is 2 by 3. In 2 by 3 we will find the cube of this number. We will see in the property that 2 into 2 into 2 and divided by 3 into 3 into 3, that becomes equal to 2 to the 4 to the 8 and divided by 27. We will get the answer this. Now we will find the cube of any negative number, solving doing like this same process. seeing there minus 7 into minus 7 into minus 7, and that becomes equals to minus minus multiplying there plus, and plus multiplying by minus, that equals to minus, and this will get here minus 7 7 ja 49, and 49 multiplying by 7, that is 343 here. We will get here the answer this. Now we are seeing there is the example minus 9. Same process, we are multiplying it, minus 9 into minus 9 into minus 9. That is minus 729. It will get there. Now we are multiplying here, same process, that is minus 12. We have to find the negative cube of any negative number. So we are doing like this, minus 12 into minus 12 into minus 12, and that equals to what will we get here? You will find the answer. You will find the cube of 12 and then write down here and the negative sign put there, negative sign. This is the last question of question number first. This is the last part. Is it clear, students? You have find here the cube of any number, any rational number, decimal number, even number, odd number, positive number, negative number. You will find the cube of any number doing like this. Is it clear, students? Yes. Now we will go to the next question number second, and that is which of the following numbers are perfect cubes? Which of the following numbers are perfect cubes? You will check there that these are the perfect cubes or not, and we are doing that the perfect cube, finding the perfect cube of any number by the prime factorization method, and this is there is the method prime factorization. Let's see there. Now students, we are checking here that which of the following numbers are perfect cubes, which of the following numbers are perfect cube or not. There is 4096. Let's check there by prime factorization, and we have already done in square and square roots prime factorization method. Now we will see here, but there is a normal difference that there we will do here the grouping of three numbers, and we have done in the square and square roots there are grouping of two numbers, two same numbers, there is one group, two same numbers next same numbers is next group. There is 4096. Let's see there how will we find the cube root of any number, or this is the perfect cube, or checking the perfect cube or not. Both we will check from this prime factorization method. 4096. We will find here the cube. So we will find here that this number is perfect cube or not. So we will first here dividing by 2. 2 2 are 4, 0, 2 4 are 8, and 2 8 are 16. Now again 2 1 are 2, 0, 2 2 are 4, 2 4 are 8. Now again 2 5 are 10, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4. Now again 2 2 are 4. 1 remainder, 2 5 are 10, 2 6 are 12 there, and 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, 2 8 are 16 there, and we will divide here by 2. Normal calculation as this. What will we get here? We are written there. After dividing this, 2 6 are 12, and 2 4 are 8, and 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4, and 2 16 are 32. And 2 8 are 16, and 2 4 are 8. Quotient is written here. 2 2 are 4, and 2 1 are 2 there. There are the factors. There was we have done grouping of only two numbers. This is the grouping of two. Grouping of two numbers. Same two numbers. We are grouping there. But we are making here the triplet. Triplet means grouping the three same numbers. 3 same numbers. This is one grouping here. This is one grouping here. All the in the triplet there is the same number. This is a one triplet. This is a one triplet. There is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is the perfect cube of 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16. That is 16 here. Perfect cube of 16 is 4096. There is no need to multiply 16 into 16 into 16. We will learn it that 16 cube is equals to 4096. Is it clear, students? Yes. And same process we are doing like this. We are making here the triplet, but there was we have done there that the making the only two numbers in a group. Now we will do here the group of 3 same numbers. One group of 3 same numbers. Same here we will do 108 dividing by 2 first, and it becomes 2 5 ja 10, 2 4 ja 8, and 2 2 ja 4, and 2 7 ja 14, and 3 3 ja 9, 3 9 ja 27, and 3 3 ja 9, and 3 1 ja 3. We are seeing there that 3 have one triplet. 3 is the triplet, but 2 doesn't have triplet because there is need of a number 2, and that is not there. So it means this is not perfect cube because there is not the triplet making there, and this is perfect cube. Yes, students. Now we will check here 392. It is the perfect cube or not. 392. 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 2 9 ja 18, 2 6 ja 12, 2 9 ja 18, 2 8 ja 16, 2 4 ja 8, 2 9 ja 18, and 7 7 ja 49, and 7 1 ja 7. Now again you are seeing there this makes the triplet 2, but 7 doesn't make a triplet. There is need of a number that is 7 here. So it doesn't form the perfect cube number. It is not perfect cube. Not perfect cube. Yes, clear, students? Now we will go to the next question, minus 27,000. We are making here that we are written here it is as 27 into 10 into 10 into 10. This is the 3 times multiply of 10, and 27 is multiply of 3. 3 3 is 9, and 9 3 is 27. It means we are written here minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into 10 into 10 into 10. This is the prime factorization here. Okay. Again we are taken here 2 into 5 into 2 into 5 into 2 into 5. This is the prime factorization here. Now we will see here that there is minus 3 is the triplet here. One triplet is minus 3, and one triplet is 2 here. 2 into 2, sorry, 2 into, and one triplet is 5 here. That is 5, and it will becomes equals to 5 to the 10 and 10 to the 30. That is minus 30 here. So this is the cube of minus 30. So we are taken it as a perfect cube. This is perfect cube. Is it clear, students? Now we are doing here and same doing like this. This is cube. Now we will see here the number this minus 64 divided by 1331. Same 64. Which number? Whose number is the perfect? Whose number is cube of 64? -4 into -4 into -4, and denominator which number? Yes, 11. 11 into 11 into 11, that is 1331. So students, you are seeing there, this is the perfect cube of -4 divided by 11 cube. It means this is also the perfect cube. Yes students, you are clearing here that which number are perfect cube or not if their prime factorization making a triplet. Their prime factorization is making the triplets, then it becomes a cube of any number. Then so we will say that this number is a perfect cube number. And same doing like this all the questions. If there is the triplet, we will find here the triplet, then it becomes the perfect cube here. Okay, now we will go to the next question. Let's see there. Yes students, you are seeing there the question number 3 here. In question number 3, find the smallest number by which 2560 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. You have to find here the any number which we multiply to 2560, then we will get a perfect cube number. Then find here what number we must multiply it. By prime factorization, same method 2560, because we have seen in the previous questions that this is not the perfect cube. It means there is need a number that should be multiplied or that should be divided. There is the question here. 2 1 2, 2 2 4, 2 8 16, and that must be 0. 2 6 12, 2 4 8, 0, and 2 3 6, 2 2 4, 0, and 2 1 2, 2 6 12, 0, and 2 8 16, 0, 2 40, and 2 20, and 2 10, and 2 5, and again there is the number 5 here. Now there are the numbers 2, 2. There is the triplet here. 2560 is equals to prime factorization of 2560 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This triplet, and now this multiplying 2 into 2 into 2 into, there is last, and the last there is the number 5 here. So students, you are seeing there, there is the number, this has the triplet, there is another triplet, there is another triplet, but there is the number 5 which doesn't have the triplet. So it's the number 1 only. We have to multiply here 2 5 also. Multiplied by 5 and multiplied by 5. Then it becomes the triplet here. So what will we multiply to this number? Then we will get a perfect cube. There is the number 25. 5 5 is 25. It means 25 is the number that makes a perfect cube. In prime factorization, of 2560, 5 doesn't make a triplet. So the smallest number 25 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube, and perfect cube of 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, that is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, and 8 5 to 40. This is the perfect cube of 40 if this is multiplied by 25. So we will find here 2560 multiplying by 25, and that should be equals to, multiplying this by 25 we will get here 0 and 15, 25 5 jump 125, 140, this is also 0, 14, 25 to the 50, and 50 plus 14, 64, it will become here this. So it is the perfect cube of, this is the perfect cube of 4, and there is 1 0. So 40 cube, and perfect cube of 40 is the number this, 64,000. So students, you will see there that you could calculate the smallest number, and there is the smallest number which divided or which must be multiplied here. Both questions you can solve easily by doing the prime factorization. Now we will see here the 8788. There is the number 8788. We are seeing here another prime factorization. 2 3 is 6, 2 9 is 18, 2 4 is 8. And 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2, 2 9 is 18, 2 7 is 14. And now 7. Now which number divides this number? So students, you are seeing there that this number is divisible by 13 here. So we are dividing it as 13 1 is 13, and there are 8. 13 6 is 78, and 2 9 11 117, and 13 9 is 117. Now again this number is divided by 13. 13 13 is 169, and there is a number 13 1 is 13. Now you are seeing there is the triplet only 13. 13 have the triplet, but 2 doesn't have the triplet. But there is asking that by which number we divided. Now we have to divide this number. So prime factorization of 8788 is equals to 2 into 2 into 13 into 13 into 13. Here 2 doesn't have triplet, doesn't make triplet. So 8788 divided by which number? 4. 2 into 2 divided by 4 makes a perfect cube. What will we get here? 8788 divided by 4 is equals to 4 2 is 8, 4 1 is 4, 4 9 is 36, 4 7 is 28, and it is equals to 13 into 13 into 13, and that is perfect cube of 13, that is 13 cube. So smallest number is 4 here. So smallest number is equals to 4. Is it clear to all students? Yes, we are seeing here the cubes, perfect cubes. Which number are perfect cubes? or what are the cubes here? Cubes of any number, rational, decimals, doing any number. Cube of any number we will get there, and the perfect cube numbers we are seeing there, which number are perfect cube or not, by doing the prime factorization method, and which having the triplets. There must be triplet is there for the perfect cube number. So hope you are all understand. Bye students.